Hi everyone, my name is Amber, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be my Christmas book haul. I do have a birthday book haul coming up in a couple of weeks, but I wasn't fast enough to post it and I can't really post my birthday one and then my Christmas one after that. So these are going to be out of order, but it's fine. The first few books I'm going to be showing you are ones that I got as gifts. I did get quite a few because I have amazing family and friends. So the first one is one that Quill's parents got me, and it's Be a Unicorn and Live Life on the Bright Side. It's kind of just a funny, feel-good kind of book. I don't really know where they got it from or how they found it because they don't really seem like the type of people to buy unicorn things, but here we are. In fact, I think they actually bought me a unicorn keychain or something last year. They just, I don't know why they think I like unicorns, but there we go. Next book is one that Quill got me, and that is The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd-Jones, and this one came out in September or October. Some people were talking about it, but it wasn't really a very hyped book, and I actually have no idea what it's about. It was just on my wish list and I thought it sounded quite good. It says here that 17-year-old Rin cares about only two things: her family and her family's graveyard. This seems to be about rising corpses and grave diggers, maybe. Either way, it's something that I'm very much looking forward to reading, and I'm so glad that Quill bought it for me. Quill's brother then bought me a book which I was not expecting, and that one was Into the Drowning Deep by Myra Grant. This one I think is a fake documentary kind of thing about a voyage into the deep ocean, and if you've seen my tweets recently you will know that I'm not a massive fan of the ocean. I freaking hate it, and yet I've been playing a lot of Subnautica on our new gaming PC, so it says a lot about me. So this is a horror book about mermaids, and I don't know how I'm going to handle it because I know it's going to creep me out. It says here that 7 years ago a ship set off on a voyage to the Mariana Trench to film a mockumentary bringing to life ancient sea creatures of legend. A new crew has been assembled to investigate this, and they'll discover whatever is down there is definitely no joke. So they're going to find killer mermaids, and it's going to creep me out so much. The next one is one that I got from my friend Judith. She's a booktuber. I will leave a link to her channel below, and that is Ascension by Victor Dixon. This one I don't really know what it's about other than it's speed dating for astronauts, I think. I put it on my Amazon wishlist because it's one that I've had my eye on, but it's not one that I ever prioritise when I'm at the bookshop. So it says here that it is speed dating. In the most ambitious speed dating show ever seen, 12 young astronauts must pair up for life in preparation for being the first humans to colonise Mars. So it's a colonisation story mixed with speed dating and teenagers, so that should be interesting. The next one is one that I got from my friend Kayla. Again, she's a booktuber. I'll leave a link to her channel below, and that is A Spark of White Fire. I've had my eye on this one for ages, and I think I might have had a NetGalley copy at some point. Again, I have no idea what it's about. I know that it's YA sci-fi. It's gained a lot of hype this past year. Book 2 came out in August or September, and suddenly everyone's talking about this book. I received 2 books from my friend Asha, who is a book blogger. I will leave a link below, of course. She was very generous, and she sent me 2 of her own books, which are The Future of Another Timeline by Annalee Newitz. This one, again, not really sure what it's about. It's spacey and time travel-y, I think. Maybe not spacey, I might have just made that up. I'm pretty sure it's about time travel, and it came out in October or November. The next one is spacey though, and that is The Last Astronaut by David Wellington. I think this one is about first contact and the last astronaut. That's all I really know about it, so that's all I can tell you, but I'm really in a spacey mood in case you couldn't tell. And then my friend slash manager at work was giving away a book, and I jumped on it because I really wanted a copy, and that is Cersei by Madeline Miller. I did get this one out from the library a little while ago, but I didn't read it in time, so I had to return it, and then she offered this one up because she didn't want it anymore, so I nabbed this one off her. I absolutely adored The Song of Achilles. It made me sob when I read it back in 2016, and I am super looking forward to this one. I just feel like I need to be in the right mood to read it because, as far as I'm aware, it's intense feminist fiction, fantasy fiction. It's probably going to make me cry, so I need to wait until I'm in the right mood for that. It's a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be, actually. I was under the impression it was going to be a very long book, but it's not. The next 3 books aren't really ones that I got for Christmas. I got them from the library, but since this is the book haul, I thought I would include them here. And the first one is The Family Upstairs by Lisa Jewell. This one has been making the rounds recently on BookTube. It's an adult thriller. In a large house in London's fashionable Chelsea, a baby is awake in her cot, well fed and cared for. She is happily waiting for someone to pick her up. In the kitchen lie 3 decomposing corpses. Close to them is a hastily scrawled note. They've been dead for several days. Who has been looking after the baby, and where did they go? 2 entangled families, a house with the darkest of secrets, a compulsive new thriller from Lisa Jewell. So this sounds creepy. I just saw it at the library as soon as I walked in, and I thought I would pick it up because it's a new release. It's one that I've been interested in since it came out. I think I featured it in one of my new releases videos. My favourite Half Night Stand by Christina Lauren. This is one that I picked up in order to do a another challenge TBR video. I'm basically going to let you know which Christina Lauren book is the best. This is probably one of the Christina Lauren books I've heard the least about. In fact, I forgot that it was a thing. So I don't know if this is going to turn into a story of a woman who doesn't get on with other women, and that will really annoy me, but it's for the good of the video and for booktube that I tell you. So once I get started on my Christina Lauren video, I will let you know what I think of it. And then I picked up Warstorm by Victoria Aveyard, which I did start as an ebook when this book first came out in 2018, I think, and I started doing vlogs for it, and then I didn't get more than 7% of the way through. So I saw this there, and I figured since it's such a big book, I would get a physical copy and then try my best to read it in January, because I really need to finish off this series. If you don't know what this series is about, basically Red Queen, the first book, this is the 4th book. I really need to read a recap on Recaptains because I can't remember much, but it's about a girl whose name I can't remember. She has powers but she shouldn't do, and she kind of infiltrates the elite and then gets into a weird love triangle with 2 brothers who are princes. It's not the best series, it's kind of a bit trashy, but I do really enjoy it, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this series ends, and hopefully you won't judge me. The next one is one that I won in a giveaway, and that is Fate of the Fallen by Kel Cade, which is a lot shorter than I thought it would be. I thought this was going to be an epic fantasy chunky thing. So the first line here on the blurb says not all stories have happy endings. That is promising. I'm gonna give this one a go at some point. I think it's the first in a trilogy. The next 2 books are ones that I got for the publisher in exchange for an honest review. I got The Sky Is Mine by Amy B. Shaw, and this is about a girl called Izzy who feels trapped under the weight of expectation and censored by shame. I think she starts to feel a lot of pressure because she feels like her mum and her best friend are both moving on with their lives and she is not. I'm hoping this is going to be a good feminist book. We will see. It's coming out in February of 2020. I then got The God Game by Danny Toby, which I did get from NetGalley, but I also received a physical copy. This one, I have no idea what it's about. It's been likened to Ready Player One, which I was okay with, but I'm kind of ignoring that comparison because I want this to be like a fresh read. This one sounds a lot like that movie with that actress, and I realise that's quite vague. I can't remember who the actress is. It might be Emma Roberts, but the one where they receive the text messages and they have through the app or something and they have to complete the challenges. Was it Nerve? And then finally the last book in this book haul is one that I bought for myself, and that is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets illustrated edition. I'm slowly going to collect all of these Harry Potter editions. I'm really looking forward to doing a reread of the series, hopefully in 2020. I'm going to start off by reading the illustrated editions, and the first 4 are out at the moment, so I won't be able to read all of them as illustrated editions, which is a shame, but I'll be able to read 4. Those are all the books that I got for Christmas. It was kind of a hefty haul, really. Let me know which ones you think I should read first, because I don't know where to start with this batch of books. Thank you so much for watching. I'll speak to you in my next video. Bye!